Good evening, people of Yusa, of the planet Earth. I congratulate thee on your independence of stuff. I congratulate thee on your day of independence. Now please, let ye not get too lit on this night. Okay, in all seriousness, guys, happy Independence Day. What's up, guys? Right, he's here, and this is a little bit late. I know I could have definitely done a lot better when I knew I could have definitely done this a lot sooner, but I just have a lot on my plate at the moment. I know I've made that excuse quite often now, but at least it hasn't been like 6 months since my last upload, so I'm kind of happy with that. But COD World War II is the next officially announced Call of Duty. So, for those of you who do not know, I do not play Infinite Warfare at all, or Modern Warfare Remastered. Both games are just complete, they're complete bombshells, in my opinion. If you like them, that's just fine, but I just don't see the need to play them, because I already have a futuristic Call of Duty that I like very much, and that's Black Ops 3. I haven't had very much time for video games over the past few months, but I was gonna maybe get back into it for a little bit, because I have a few days off here, and I don't have vacation, because you need to be working officially at any business or establishment for over a year in order to obtain a vacation for at least 1 week of time, but I'll save that rant for a separate video. Anyway, the COD World War II trailer has come out, and to symbolize the World War II game, I'm bringing you guys a gameplay of Modern Warfare 3, the very first game made or assisted by Sledgehammer Games. So, World War II looked a lot like Battlefield 1. I'm not gonna lie, there definitely seemed to be a lot of copy and pasting going on from the like the Battlefield series, like the melee, the bayonet charge, and the flamethrower, and along with some of the sound effects, like the M1 Garand. But you know what? In my opinion, Battlefield 1 was an excellent game, even though I didn't play it very much. But for the time that I did play it, it was really fun. But if you take the elements of Battlefield 1 that actually worked and implemented them into a COD game, I think they could really go really far with this game and potentially revive the series back to what it used to be back in Black Ops 1. I'm not going to go that far, however, because it is Sledgehammer Games, and all the games that they have made, besides MW3, I mean, technically they didn't make it, they helped make it, but the game that they did make, Advanced Warfare, left a really foul taste in my mouth. But I'm not going to jump to conclusions straight away. I'm going to give the game a chance, and it really looks like a good step in the right direction for COD. It's not going to get completely revived, although I said it might, but who knows? I could be wrong, you could be wrong. Anybody making predictions on the game could be wrong, because we haven't even experienced the game yet. Only the big royal red carpet YouTubers have actually experienced gameplay, and they've all, pretty much 99% of them, or the ones that I watch, although that's not really an accurate depiction, or that's not really an accurate judgment, because most people who get invited are sponsors of COD, so they're obviously going to be biased towards the positivity of the franchise. But from the gameplay that I saw, it looked pretty entertaining. One thing, though, that I can't stress enough, that they have to remove this game, is skill-based matchmaking from public matches. They need to match people based on connectivity only. And the reason why I'm emphasizing this is because Sledgehammer Games introduced skill-based matchmaking into Advanced Warfare, although they did have a skill-based matchmaking playlist in League play. So that's a little bit of a double-edged sword once you look at it from both standpoints. It's pretty much like, why should I play why should I play League play when everybody's the same skill level as you are in public matches anyway? But you know what? I'm gonna leave it to the professionals, because I'm not a video game developer. I'm studying in urban studies. I'm studying in cities. I'm not studying in video games. But I do like to consider video games as one of my fondest hobbies. Don't try to get all fancy on us. Don't try to be different. Try to just go back to what you have done successfully. You know the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Well, that kind of works, but at least bring something new. Like, I'm not saying bring something innovative. Bring something that can bring the community back. That can make players want more. That can make players want to play the game consistently. Anyway, I'm not trying to act like a know-it-all. I have no idea. I have no idea how to make a video game, but I'm pretty optimistic. After looking at the trailer, I'm pretty satisfied, and this is the first COD since Black Ops 3. And this is only the second COD in 4 or 5 years I've actually pre-ordered in May. Or June. Wait, last month was June, sorry. Yes. I do live on this earth. I do. Believe it or not, I do. Yeah, so I wanted to address something about the social justice warriors, the SJW folks, who don't seem to appreciate the fact that there are swastikas in the game. Who even knows what they're gonna do? I think, looking back at the trailer, I don't even remember. Were there swastikas in it? I'm not sure. But in my opinion, I think they should leave swastikas in the game because it pretty much keeps the aesthetic of being in a World War II environment. But if you want to put women into World War II, that's fine. There were women soldiers at the time, I'm pretty sure. I need to just run a quick Google search just to make sure I'm not stupid. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, I already know I am stupid, but anyway. Putting them into the game would just leave more room for customization for the general audience. So, and for those of you who want the swastikas removed, honestly, half of the people don't even know what a swastika is, and don't know that it was a Nazi symbol. I think pretty much all this generation wants in a game is dabbing. Don't make Granddad dab. Anyway, for all the social justice warriors out there, I kind of see your point on like removing swastikas, but honestly, it's a mature-rated game, and if you can't handle the maturity and you can't handle reality of what those people were facing back in the 1940s, this game might not be for you. Personally, I am open to anything. As long as it's a sort of, as long as it's a war simulator, and it brings the feel of World War II back. That's all I care about. That is all I care about. As long as it's fun, as long as it has a fun feel to it, as long as it has interesting kill streaks, good connection, interesting gun variety, nothing overpowered, a lot of balanced stuff, so you can run around with multiple classes. It's gonna be great. I can already see it now. I'm sure Sledgehammer has learned from their mistakes. I'm prepared to give them a second chance. I know that there's something called paratroopers, but it's too early to tell if they are useless. Apparently you could shoot down their the chutes or something, but maybe they said they were going to adjust their health or something along those lines. But another thing that Sledgehammer didn't really nail in their first game, Advanced Warfare, the maps. They need to keep it simple. From the maps that I've seen, they've done just that. They've kept it simple. They went back to the old formula. They didn't try anything too fancy like they did on Green Band, with the two massive holes in the middle that you just plummet to your death 80% of the time. Enough about that. I just can't wait for World War II. Expect to see a lot of content from me on this game, although I've yet to play it. But I really like what I see. And once the beta comes out, I'm going to be grinding like a mother trucker. Anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think. Is this game going to be a dud? Is it going to be another one of Sledgehammer's blunders? Let me know. Or is it going to be a successful COD, like we all want? Anyway, guys, Happy 4th of July. Don't drive when you're high or drunk. Peace out, fellow humanoids.